Chris Canty today, so we're going to do our power rankings, all right? I'm up first.
Right. We're going to impersonate a Super Bowl champion.
Well, sure.
Neither one of us have won a Super Bowl.
No. I have a friend that's won 3 of them, Gerard Cherry. Shout out to my man, J.R. Cherry. But let's get it started.
Number 5.
Look, I'm a victim of recency bias, all right? I admit it. And since the last team I saw play was the 49ers, they made my list. They're pretty good. They've won 5 in a row, 6 of their last 7. And, man, they were balling last night. So I had to put them on my list because it was fresh in my head. The 49ers are at number 5.
Emmett, they're in my list later also. And
well, don't tell everybody.
Wait, sorry. Are they in my list later?
There you go.
Stay tuned and find out.
Right.
Emmett, if Brock Purdy plays like that, the Niners can win the Super Bowl.
Facts.
I think is just the straight-up answer here. Franchise quarterback, worth every penny the way he played last night. And while he started the year a little and then had the injuries, and everybody was like, wait, is Mac Jones a better quarterback? No. Brock Purdy is the best quarterback on the Niners and maybe is worth the money that he got with that extension.
Yeah, absolutely. He saved Lynch and Shanahan's job. So he's a
yet again.
Yep.
Right.
Number 4.
Listen, you don't have to win to be in my top 5 this weekend. You can have even lost. It's not that big of a deal. I have the Denver Broncos at number 4. Again, they did lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars, but come on, they won 11 straight.
Yeah.
And losing to a good team, albeit at home, doesn't mean you're not one of the top teams in the NFL. To me, they've got a great defense. They got a quarterback that's good enough, and they got a good head coach. I have them at number 4.
Oddly enough, Emmett, I kind of like, as a Bronco fan and Denver native.
Yes, I did that for you, by the way.
Thank you. I like that they lost. I don't like going into the playoffs on some big, long winning streak.
Yeah.
I thought they needed a little bit of a reset and a refocus. My only concern, because New England also won that Baltimore game, now the Patriots are chasing them, and you really want that 1 seed in the AFC so that you can sit at home and get healthy while everybody else is duking it out on Wild Card Weekend.
All right, up next.
Number 3.
The New England Patriots. They have won 11 of 12, and, man, they got a good win on the road against the Ravens, a game that the Ravens needed. So the fact that they still were able to beat the Ravens, I put a lot of stock into that. And Drake May, I think he'll be runner-up for MVP, but when you have a quarterback playing at an MVP caliber level, you got to be in my top 5.
Emmett, for so long I poked holes in this team and said, hey, they haven't really beaten anybody. Like, look at the list of Dylan Gabriels that they beat at quarterback. Well, now they've beaten, I don't know, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. And
well, people would even say Lamar Jackson. I mean, he's having an off year. Are the Ravens really that good?
Emmett, I'm sorry. The Patriots are for real. The Patriots are really good. I don't know that they're winning the Super Bowl with a quarterback in his second year, but I think they'll get some valuable playoff experience that will help both Vrabel and Drake May moving forward as they jockey with the Bills. That's going to be a heck of a rivalry for the next, I think, like 7 years in the AFC East.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, up next.
Number 2.
The Jacksonville Jaguars. Put some respect on their name. I had to.
Duval.
Listen, they beat the Denver Broncos, who had won 11 straight. And we've slept on the Jaguars all year long. I was tempted to put them number 1.
Wow.
But I'm not that crazy. But they do deserve to be in the top 5 and at the top of the list. Now,
you are a victim of recency bias.
Oh, absolutely.
Just not that bad.
Yeah. But here's the thing. This is the true test for Jacksonville. Now we're watching. Now we're paying attention. Now you have expectations. What do you do with those? Because it's kind of easy when it's us against the world. But when the bandwagon gets full and the expectations rise, can you live up to them? I think that's the only test left for them to take.
Emmett, I remember hearing Adam Schefter on this show a couple weeks ago talking about their acquisition of Jacoby Myers.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jacoby Myers? Like, they really think that's going to – Emmett, who's had a bigger impact on their season, Jacoby Myers or Travis Hunter? It's not close.
Right.
Jacoby Myers has kind of changed this offense. I also think in a year where Coach of the Year is really difficult to figure out, Liam Cohen's got to be in the conversation. It's a coach and quarterback league, and he has gotten the best that Trevor Lawrence has played. I thought that Sunday, even though it was not a playoff game and he has won a playoff game in his career, I thought that Sunday was the height of Trevor Lawrence's NFL career so far.
Absolutely. And then finally,
Number 1.
I got to go with the Rams, man. I know they, too, lost on Thursday Night Football last week, but Matthew Stafford almost threw for 500 yards, right? Puka Nacua, although he was tripping in the locker room, on the field, he had over 250 receiving yards. This team, I don't know how you can consistently beat them. And when you got a guy like Matthew Stafford, you always have a chance. I got to put them number 1, best team in the NFL right now.
So we've talked about the 49ers winning last night. We've talked about Seattle beating the Rams last week. The Rams are still alive as well to win that division and get home games.
In consideration for my list, too. It's a tough list. I had to leave somebody out.
And while all those other teams play the difficult games on their schedule, you know, the Niners and Seahawks play each other. That also means that the Rams get the Cardinals the last week of the season, and they have the Falcons the second to last week.
See, here you go with it. If they win this one, and if it's a lead in the fourth quarter, and all,
it's possible,
they need to win.
It's possible that San Fran or Seattle will win out, and if they do, they'll win the division. It's probably most likely that those teams will split. And Emmett, if they do, then I think the Rams are going to win the division and go 13-4. So they're still alive. You know, I can't argue with you putting them number 1 because I think the way this plays out in the last 2 weeks, positioning and seeding and all that really matters. And I think the Rams are still in play to have a very high seed and to have home games come the playoffs.
I mean, as fans of the NFL, we're in a great spot because there's so many good teams. Like, you know, I don't think this is a season where there's clearly one team that's no doubt better than everybody else. I could have put the Steelers on this list. I thought about it for a while, the way that they have
won
been
3
playing.
in a row. Emmett, you know, we'll get to, again, I don't want to spoil my list. Coming up at 9 o'clock Eastern time,
we got to keep the people around.
Emmett, I think the Texans could have been on your list.
They could have.
Are they not who's the hottest team in the NFL right now?
Right.
I mean, it's probably them, right?
And best defense by far. We've seen there's some good defenses out there. The Broncos, obviously, we're here in Cleveland. We've seen the Browns. They've struggled the past couple weeks, but it's been a good defense for most of the season. But that Texans defense, they're different.
Emmett, they have won 7. There are a lot of – think about this. So they've won 7 in a row. I'm just looking at the old standings page on ESPN.com. The Jags have won 6 in a row. The Texans have won 7 in a row. The Seahawks have won 5 in a row, and so have the 49ers.
Who are all these teams that they're beating up on is my question. Like, everybody has a long winning streak?
But good luck. If I said to you Super Bowl favorite right now, Emmett, I don't even know how to unpack that.
Right.
I mean, is it the Bills because you trust Josh Allen the most of all the quarterbacks?
Right.
Is it the Rams because you trust Matthew Stafford the most of all the quarterbacks?
Could it be Drake May with the Patriots because of the great season he's having?
So is there a difference? Philosophy of power rankings, I guess, is where I'm going with this. Is that your Super Bowl favorite because they're number 1 in the power rankings, or you just think that's the best team right now?
So for me, power rankings, unless there's a caveat put to it, if it's like, what's your power rankings today? It's the best teams right now today. I can see almost any of these teams. I don't know if and again, I'm about to doubt them. I don't know if Jacksonville could win a Super Bowl. You know, maybe they could, but I don't know about that. All these other teams, I think, can. And even New England, I'm big on you got to get there.
So you just talked yourself into all 5 of them and then out of 2 of them?
That is how crazy this season is. I mean, and you know this. I have a bunch of sayings and things I live by. You got to get there and lose to know what it takes to get there and win. I think about that with New England. Like, they're having such a great season. Can they have a quarterback rip through the playoffs the first time in it and go to the Super Bowl?
Tom and Bill did.
Yeah.
Was a long time ago, but Tom and Bill did. That was their first run through. They got all the way through. And Emmett, can the Broncos win the Super Bowl?
I think so.
Can the Patriots?
I think so.
Can the Jaguars?
For the sake of my list, I think so.
So in this segment, Emmett said the Jaguars could win.
And then said they couldn't.
And now it's saying they
could
can.
win. Yeah.
So Jacksonville Sports Radio, 1010XL, pull this segment.
Sure, please do.
The Steelers, can they win the Super Bowl?
I don't think so.
Chargers?
Yeah, I think the Chargers.
Can?
Yeah.
Bills?
Yeah.
Texans, you just said best defense.
I don't know if they could win the Super Bowl because I don't know if their offense is consistent
good enough.
Yeah.
Seattle?
Yeah.
Bears?
Again, quarterback got to get there.
It's funny, they're the
Feel what
defending
it's like.
champs. I don't think Philly can. I just think their team is too much of a mess.
I think Philly can because they are a mess.
Yeah.
They were a mess last year. Like, remember my man was reading books on the side, A.J. Brown, and everybody was like, what's going on with him? And they just went on and won the Super Bowl.
I feel like in play could be a wild card round loss, and they decide to get rid of Sirianni, or they win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Carolina's not winning the Super Bowl. Got a great season.
No,
but I don't,
no, but really
San
good
Fran
season.
win the